Hi guys, welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Today's video is not necessarily rock, not necessarily country. It's Frank Sinatra, who I enjoy myself. I like that type of music. But this is a story, man. Frank Sinatra cried like a baby and begged the Mafia for his life. Frank Sinatra had to beg for his life after the New York Mafia took out a hit on him in the early 1970s, according to a new book. Mafia Takedown, written by former FBI agent Mike Campy, revealed the singer had so enraged the Genovese crime family that he was summoned to a secret meeting in the East Harlem basement by ruthless mob puppet master Fat Tony Salerno. It was here that one of Campy's informants, the Genovese soldier George Barone, was instructed to kill Sinatra. A crooner's ties to the Mafia are the stuff of Hollywood legend, so much so that the character of Johnny Fontaine in The Godfather is said to have been based on his life. Rumors long circulated that he was close to gangsters and that they boosted his career from the outset, writes Campy, who led one of the most successful attacks on organized crime in the U.S. There's an abundance of evidence to support this claim. For one thing, Sinatra's godfather was the infamous New Jersey wise guy, Willie Moretti. But the connections don't end there. Sinatra's name and home address was once found by Italian authorities in Charles Lucky Luciano's possession, and Sinatra was alleged to have once delivered a suitcase stuffed with cash to Luciano in Cuba, writes Campy. Yet Sinatra was also good friends with Louis Dom Pacello, a longtime Genovese soldier who operated out of an office above Venario's Bakery in New York City. Pacello once refused to answer under oath whether he even knew Sinatra, citing his Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination. After being immunized and legally compelled to respond, Pacello still refused to answer, voluntarily choosing to be incarcerated rather than respond to this simple question. Campy claims that the mob was even behind Sinatra's Oscar-winning role in From Here to Eternity after he was initially rejected for the part of Private Angelo Maggio. Columbia Studios was reputedly closely aligned with the mob, writes Campy. Sinatra requested a role from Columbia's head, Harry Cohen, who turned him down. Sinatra then apparently approached an intermediary to Genovese power, Frank Costello, who handpicked Chicago mobster Johnny Roselli to deliver a message. Roselli is said to have persuaded Cohen to cast Sinatra after all, telling him he was a dead man if he didn't do as he was told. But through his personal conversations with George Barone, Campy uncovered even more damning details about old Blue Eye's affiliation with the Genovese family. According to Barone, at one point, Sinatra was becoming too friendly with other crime families. Sinatra was famously photographed with multiple Gambino members. He writes, word has it, had also reached the family that he was throwing his weight around in Las Vegas, getting rude and abusive when drunk. Tales of his violent outbursts are infamous. He apparently once paid a waiter $50 to punch Vanity Fair writer Dominic Dunn in the face, and after an argument about politics with a woman, he is said to have demanded a valet to hit her with a plate of barbecued spare ribs. Enough was enough. Genovese street boss Fat Tony Salerno summoned Sinatra to a meeting in a basement in East Harlem. Barone was told to get there early, and when Tony gave the signal, he was to kill Sinatra. But when the singer was confronted with his fate, he cried like a baby and begged for his life. Fat Tony, it seems, took pity on him. Sinatra was reprimanded and committed not to violate his relationship with the Genovese, or he would be a dead man. For now, his life was spared. Sinatra wasn't the only star to be associated with the Mafia. Campy writes that Robert De Niro consulted with Gambino capo Fat Andy Ruggiano for his role in Analyze This, and Tony Sirico, who plays Paulie Walnuts in The Sopranos, was associated with the Colombo crime family. James Caan, he alleges, was also extremely close with then Colombo Captain Andrew Russo. The actor's godfather character, Sonny Corleone, was said to have been based on Russo. Gangsters even used their considerable muscle to dictate control over movie content, he writes. For instance, Capone was concerned about his fictional portrayal in the original 1932 Scarface movie, so he sent gangsters whose threats assured his satisfaction with the film. Even in The Godfather, he said the mob were determined to ensure they were viewed in a positive light. Mob boss Joe Colombo uh, Colombo used his control over the Italian-American Civil Rights League to apply pressure on Paramount against the proposed movie. He also made clear that he would exploit the Mafia's control of unions and other leverage to interfere with their making. In addition, the mob threatened the film's producer and other executives and stole expensive movie equipment. After following this up with bomb threats, Paramount folded to their demands. Silent deal was made, and the movie's story was adjusted to the mob's satisfaction. I wouldn't want no career that bad. No way, no how, no way would I get involved in all that mess. And it says he cried like a baby, but you know what? I probably would have too. All I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video. Please share it out to your family and friends. Make my day. You guys have a great day. God bless you. And I'm praying for you.